Hello, I'm Emily and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the music and books tag. This tag was created by Jesse the Reader and I saw it off of his channel. Obviously I wasn't actually tagged, but I'm going to do this anyway because I like music and I like books. It sounds like fun. So basically there are technically 9 questions for this tag, but it's got 2 parts. There's one part that's just like overall book and music questions, and then there's another one that you kind of create a band and an album using characters from books. So that's what we're going to do. It looked like a lot of fun when Jesse did it, so I'm excited to do it myself. Question 1 is favorite book with a music element involved. Now this was actually kind of hard because as much as I love music, I realized I haven't read a lot of books that have music like factoring into them. So the only ones I can think of are Mockingjay and Passenger. So take your pick from one of those because that's about all I can think of. The next question is number 2, favorite character that is involved with music in some way. Again, this was a little sparse because apparently I don't know any characters that sing, but I chose Nesrin from Throne of Glass books. She's a singer and she's pretty decent, and I thought she was really cool. She's one of my favorite characters in Tower of Dawn. She's probably in my top 5 Throne of Glass characters ever, and yeah, she's really awesome and she sings. The next one is an album that you wish would be adapted into a book. I don't actually have an answer for this one because I feel like if you were to try to adapt an album into a book, it wouldn't be a very good book. I feel like from a writing standpoint, you'd be too tied down in trying to get all the songs in that you wouldn't be able to actually come up with a good book from it. It's not that I don't find songs that match with things, like I have a lot of songs that match with books that are currently published, and I have songs that remind me of characters and the stuff that I write, but I don't necessarily have an album that I think would make a great book. Alright, this is the next part of the tag, which is the really interesting part, and this is the part where you create a band and an album using books. So basically, you have to create a band, but you can only use like book titles and book cover art and book characters to be your bandmates. And there's a list of things that you need to figure out to like make your album and stuff, and that's what I'm going to do now. Part 1 is pick a band name using a book title. My band is going to be called Bright Smoke Cold Fire. We're going to do sort of heavy, depressing music. It's a combination of stuff like Linkin Park, Owl City, stuff like that. We're going to be a little bit depressing and ballady, and it'll be cool. The next one is pick an album title using a book title. Our album is going to be called Tower of Dawn. The next one is to pick an album cover using a book cover. And our album is going to be the cover for The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chasky, which is one of my favorite book covers. The next one is to pick a track list. It says album titles, but I'm going to use book titles. I think that's what he meant, because if I remember correctly, that's what Jesse did when he did this tag. So basically, what I'm going to do is I decided that the album Tower of Dawn by the band Bright Smoke Cold Fire is going to be a bunch of songs about light, kind of angsty songs about light if my genre is correct. So I have a list of songs. They're not in like perfect order. This isn't exactly the order they'd be in on the album, and I have no idea what they sound like, obviously. But I don't have all the covers, but I'll like hold up the ones that I do have. So we have The Wrath and the Dawn, The Left Hand of Darkness, A Torch Against the Night, A Conjuring of Light, In the Afterlight, The Darkest Hour, and Flame in the Mist. The next part is to pick your bandmates using fictional characters. I try to come up with what instruments or things they do, but some of them I'm not positive, so let's just get started. Firstly, we have Emika Chen from Warcross. She'd either be a singer or she'll play the drums. Emika's really cool. She has rainbow colored hair, and I feel like she'd really be an awesome person to be in a band with. The next one is Jem Carstairs from The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. He would play the violin, obviously, because he plays the violin and things, and I think with our kind of angsty, ballady, whatever we're doing, that a violin would be very helpful. The next person who would be in our band would be Dorian Havelyard from Throne of Glass. He's going to play the piano, even though I don't think he has any musical ability at all in actual canon. Aylin's the one who knows how to play the piano, but she's not being in that band. I don't like her. But I feel like Dorian is the kind of person you'd expect to be able to play the piano, so I feel like he'd be a really good addition to our band. The next person is Christina from Divergent. I'm actually a little up in the air about what she'd play. I'm thinking maybe guitar, but I'm not sure that's the right thing for her. But she's in here because I feel like no matter what she plays, Christina would be really fun to have in a band and she'd be really good at it. The last person is going to be Miani Romeo. Miani, I think it's pronounced Miani, from Bright Smoke Cold Fire. And he is also going to be a singer, probably like a backup singer maybe to Emika. And he, I think, would be really cool to be in a band because, I mean, he's kind of dramatic, which might cause some problems, but I think he'll be a lot of fun to be in the band, and he'll be a good backup singer. I was a little up in the air about whether or not I wanted him or Emeka to be lead singer, but now talking about it, I'm positive I want Emeka to be the lead singer and he can sing backup. So that's my band. Just to recap, we're going to be a band called Bright Smoke, Cold Fire. It's going to consist of me, obviously, Emeka Chen, Jem Carstairs, Dorian Havilyard, Christina, and Miani Romeo. And our album is going to be called Tower of Dawn. It's going to have a cover like The Star Touched Queen by Roshani Chasky, and the tracks are going to be The Wrath in the Dawn, The Left Hand of Darkness, Torch Against the Night, The Conjuring of Light, In the Afterlight, The Darkest Hour, and Flame in the Mist. Does it sound like a good band to you? Let me know down in the comments. So basically, that's the end of this tag. It's really short. I think it's awesome. So if you want to do this, please do it. Consider yourself tagged. If you want to let me know that you're doing it, I'd love to know that people are seeing my videos and are like doing things that I do. That would make me so happy. But you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But please do the tag. It's a great tag. Jesse did a good job with it. And it was a lot of fun. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of my band and my questions, and let me know what you think your band would be. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.